It's online based real talk, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a wonderful subject today and wonderful business partners in the back right there, as we see. Um, the business subject today is this business fully licensed and registered? And we are going to go with the first candidate is Miss Jasmina. Will you please introduce yourself and let us know if this business is fully registered and is it legit? Let me know.
Yes. Hello, everyone. And thank you for having me here with all of you. My name is Jasmine Rodriguez. I live in Houston, Texas. I am originally from Mexico, Veracruz. And I've been in this business for over 8 months now. And I will definitely say, um, touching the subject, is this online business fully licensed and registered? Well, I'll tell you for sure, before I came in, I had to find out about it. And that's one of the reasons why I joined this business, because I found out that the companies that we're working for or with, it's been in the market for over 50 years with the six seals of gold quality. And I mean, when I found out about that, and I found out that I was going to get my tax slips, I was like, okay, that's for sure licensed, that's for sure registered. Otherwise, I will not be getting all this. So I'm glad, that I joined in, because like I said, and not just that, I'm also seeing all the successes of our other business partners, seeing how they're, all the good things, I will say, seeing all the good things, seeing that our business, when I join in, and knowing also that um, working here. Okay, I'm trying to say something, I just need to put it together. But my point is this: when I found out that this business is going for over 7-8 years, close to 8 years, I was like, okay, I see a community that is been around for some time. I found out, because I needed to be sure that this business was not a scam. So I did my due diligence. I see all the stories, all the successes of the people in the panels here, the panel, Paulo, Ahmed, Georgia, they all been way longer than what I am here in the business. So that gave me confidence. That gave me the peace of mind, knowing that this was not new, that this has been around for some good time, and knowing that I was going to get registered, that my business was going to be registered under my name, getting tax slips. I was like, for sure, this is an A+. So this is what I had to say about the subject. Going back to you, Georgia.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, that's what made me really amazed, because to all those who are watching, when you sign up and register, and well, when you sign up, you get opened up to the pre-coaching call videos, and they tell you about the company, and then you go to the company's website, the company that we're affiliated with, and you see like, whoa, oh my, like this isn't what I thought it was. I didn't think that we would have such high-end products. I didn't think that by a little, ad I seen of this business, I didn't know. I was like, oh my goodness, these products are 6 gold seals of quality. This business has been around since 46 years back then when I started. Now it's 50 years. These products are so good for you. They're so healthy. They'll change your life. Just all of the above. I was like, wow. And see, the thing is everybody right now, Jasmine, like whoever's looking out right now and don't see what we see, of course they're skeptical. Of course they don't know what this business is. Of course they don't know if it's fully registered. They don't know if there's an actual product or if it's a pyramid scheme. Like, just add some money in and then we'll guarantee you get money back. So they don't know what we know. And that was something that I see a lot of spouses. See, what happens is what I realize in this business when I'm helping people get started, what happens is this business model, the person who signs up sees it. But then the person of their spouse that didn't watch the training videos are like, no, it's a scam. It's a scam. And the other person always tries to convince them, no, it's not. Watch the videos. No, I don't want to have that to do with it. I don't want to hear it. It's another scam. It's something else you're going to get into and you're not going to make nothing. I know it. Believe me, I heard the story, and it's a pity that many people do lose the opportunity in this business because they listen to their skeptical spouse or so on.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to say something
Yep.
there. That's one of the biggest things in the world, guys. If you guys are going to do something and you guys are going to open your mouth about it, get ready for what's going to come to you, because it's all going to be negative. It's all going to be people skeptical, people scared, people, that don't believe in themselves or don't believe in that they could make a change in their lives, are going to drag you down to their own level. So be careful when you guys get into something in there for you guys. Be careful who you say it to, because as human beings, we work a lot with emotions and what we care about, right? And a lot of people care what other people say, and they care what other people are going to look at them, and they care what other people are going to judge and criticize them, because that's all we learn in this society: criticize, judge, and discriminate each other. Okay, so before we, once we get into something like this, be sure you can do it for yourself. Be sure you can trust yourself in doing it. And if you want to tell anybody, be ready for their saying about it, the negative opinions about it. They're gonna drag you down, right? So yeah, keep going, Georgia. Sorry about that.
That's okay. No, we were just talking about, I was commenting on what Jasmine was saying. So anybody that's watching, and you don't know it, and you don't know, well, just watch the free workshop and sign up, and you'll be open to everything. You get a refund. If you don't feel that this is right for you, you can get a refund. We're legit. We're not going anywhere. We have no bad. If you look me up, I have no bad reviews. No bad reviews. So as coaches, you can literally, see how well we help people. So anything else, Jasmine, before you get going? I know you have to get going, taking your son for a haircut there.
No, I just want to say that, we all, I think before we start any business, right? We need to make sure, that what we're doing is the best for ourselves. And you said it, Georgia, when we have skeptical husbands or skeptical, there's skeptical wives, it's a little hard, at the beginning, but I think you need to trust your instinct. You need to trust your gut sometimes to know, I will say that there's nothing to lose here with us. There's much to win. And I'm glad that I'm here in the business because I've been growing. I'm just happy. I will say it like that. I'm happy. I couldn't say that before. I couldn't say this, right? That I have my own business, and just knowing and trusting a company that's been around for over 50 years, that's a big thing. And learning, I mean, having a training, all these, gave me the confidence. All these proved to me that it was not just going to be something that could probably disappear any minute. I mean, just seeing the big community that is involved in the business, seeing the step-by-step training, and just getting I will say that with what I got, with the products and like getting the checks like quickly. I started seeing the checks like in 2 weeks after, I started this business. I was like, oh my goodness, this is really good. This is real, and that's one of the other things that made me trust. So thank you. That's all I want to say.
Well, thank you, girl. God bless you. And I'm grateful that I earned your trust, and I'm very proud of you. And keep on going. Do not give up. Okay.
Yes.
You
Yes.
keep going, and you're going to continue to see money flowing in, bigger
Yeah.
and bigger checks. because that's what happened with me. And I didn't give up. This is all I
And you're
had.
better.
I had no one to support me. Remember that. I didn't have a job. That's all I had. So I made it work. Everybody watching, make it work. Like it's your only way of making money.
It's
And you're
true.
gonna blow up. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. That was awesome. Just go to Meadow right now. Okay, ask Meadow to make you tea.
She wants to know where she
Well,
sleeps.
you can sleep in your bed, baby. She's been sleeping with me because she wasn't feeling well.
I'm doing an online business here. I'll come in
See,
a bit.
the thing
Okay, go.
is
I'll come back later.
she knows that I was talking backstage with Nurse Paulo of my daughter having pink eye, and the medicines are different here in Spain, and I'm wondering what to put in her eye. So she's being favored right now, and she knows it.
Bye.
But that's the thing about this online business. You can be there for your babies, and you can comfort them. And a hug is even sometimes better than medicine. Paulo will probably argue with me. No, you still need that medicine. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. The cuteness overload probably distracted you. But that's Skylar, one of my twins, and this is the reasons why I started this business. So, all right, without further
Yeah.
ado, did you want to say something? Sorry.
Yeah, I got a lot to say. I'm pumped up today. Pumped
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I'll let Ahmed go first.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, Tito. Okay, Ahmed, yeah, introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about the subject.
All right. Nice to be here again. Yeah, my name's Ahmed. From Vancouver, Canada. I've been in the business now 5 years, and I really like this topic because it really shows a lot about the companies that we're affiliated with. Because how I got into this was through a friend, one of my coworkers. I knew for the longest time. She was doing 911 operating for over 20 years at the time, working long days, working long nights, and she had kids. So if you have kids and you're working night shifts, you already know that you're already sacrificing sleep. And when you sacrifice sleep, that's your mental health, and then your physical health goes down. Everything just goes downhill from there when you sacrifice sleep. So she was really looking for something new for herself. And she found this business, and I knew for a long time she was talking about getting a new job, getting into something, and then randomly she stopped. And then after a few weeks, I asked her, "Hey, well, like I remember, like you're looking for something now. You're not mentioning anymore." And then she was very transparent with me, and she told me everything. Like, "Hey, I'm doing this. Just sign up here, and then I'll send you some information." And I looked into everything. The thing that I liked best about it, someone in my early 20s at the time, and someone who liked to travel, was this company was all over the world, and it was registered everywhere, and it was fully licensed everywhere. So it's like, wow, like this is an actual great organization that we're getting involved with, and being able to do this, and being able to, someone who wants to travel. At the time I was planning my backpacking trip, and I was going to Europe, and I was like, I could probably meet tons of people, and regardless of where I meet them, this company is established there. I could just easily tell them about it, and people could get registered in their own areas and do the same business that I'm doing. And that meant a lot to me. And the further that I looked into it, I got started pretty much right away. And for my friend, she wanted to gain some trust about it. There's a lot of skepticism that goes on when you hear about something online, and that's totally normal, I believe in. And she did her homework. She watched someone's business page, like you guys are watching now, and their videos that they upload for a whole year, and she just saw them gaining more and more success. And with that, she hopped in. But with that also comes what a lot of people say nowadays is, I wish I joined earlier. And but hey, it's totally normal. That's a part of the process, being able to gain trust in what you're about to join, what you're about to invest in, what you're going to be a part of, right? This becomes a part of us, and then people who do this become our friends and our family, and we spend a lot of time with each other. So you're going to be investing a lot of time into this, so it's okay for you to do your homework. But to get back to the topic, is it fully licensed and registered? Yes, it is, 100%. And that's what I love the most about it. And being someone who loves to travel, I know Paul loves to travel as well. Like, regardless of where I go, I could spread the word. I could spread the word about this. When it comes to advertising, when it comes to social media and interacting with people, I could talk to whoever I want from anywhere in the world, because I know that this company will be able to provide for them wherever they are, and they'll be able to get that affiliated membership, be able to do this from wherever they are. So that is the key thing that I really liked about this business, and that's what I want to say most about this topic.
Awesome. I love that. I was saying we're here in Europe, and I could just imagine you exploring all around here and being excited and also being happy that you have your online business running for you, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I am here with my children and on a long vacation, and it's a dream. It's an absolute dream, and to feel secure that I'm able to still earn and have my business running for me. Oh, am I cutting out? Oh, good. Okay. And to have my business still running for me and to work on my business. Like yesterday, I went to his sister's baby reveal party, the gender reveal. So I literally just took like 20 minutes. I sat at the table. Everybody was like doing things and hanging out, and I just needed a break. I needed to sit down. And this is my break. I was working on my business because I have 5 kids. We got them all ready. We rushed to go. Big teenager was getting maked up and dressed. So I'm like, okay. And we got there, and I just needed to relax. And I took my phone, sat in the corner, had a drink, and worked on my business. And I did 3 posts within 20 minutes. And I got leads from that, free leads. That's how easy it is. Okay, in the beginning, you're gonna feel like, oh my goodness, what do I post? Or is it okay to post this or that? You know, because you're trying to follow the training as best as you can. But you'll literally brand yourself. Just go what you're feeling. Don't take 2 hours to make a post. Take 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and boom. You know, you got it going. But yeah, I know what you feel. I know what you feel. I feel it right now. Thank you, Ahmed. All right, let's go to Paulo. So Paulo, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the subject?
Yeah, definitely. Hi, everyone. My name is Paulo Perez. I was born in the Philippines, grew up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, but live here in Vancouver, as same as Ahmed. I've been a nurse for over 20 years, started the business 6 years ago because I burnt out twice in my career. And at the time, the first time I burnt out, I was looking online, trying to find things that were legitimate because there's a lot of things out there. I mean, there's a lot of online stuff that's related to multi-level marketing. There's some online businesses that are related to like pyramid stuff, which don't really last long in Canada because it's very strict with how things are being regulated in Canada. And then also, and with our business, it's legitimate, it's long-term, it's not multi-level marketing, it's not pyramid. But in the sense of like, we're all independent business owners that are attached to a business system and a programming model that we use to run our business. And so with me being a nurse, I wanted to do something, like I said, legit, because I work with a lot of healthcare professionals that, I mentioned when I first started the business, they were laughing at me saying all those other things like, oh, this must be pyramid or this must be multi-level marketing. And I've always had to try to defend what type of business I was doing because of all the bad things that were, said about online businesses. And so we're here with this community, it's been here for 7 years, and we're here to re-educate people now too, that there are real legit businesses out there like ours is our system, that you can earn an actual living, that you actually get tax slips at the end of the year, as all of us have mentioned here. I mean, I file my taxes every 6 years. Every year for the last 6 years. We get here in Canada, we get checks from Scotiabank. Scotiabank is one of the major banks here in Canada as well. So that's just another form of legitimacy as well. And I'm not going to repeat like what Hasmeen mentioned and Georgia mentioned, but the companies are affiliate products. And the one thing that I also want to mention is that besides these products, that this company that we deal with, we use it for the business aspects of it, but people actually use this as for medical grade products as well. So people actually use this for health benefits and don't use it as a business. And so when I started, I just wanted a business. I didn't really care much about the products. I was just like, oh, whatever. I just want to make commissions, have my had my nursing job while I was doing my nursing job full time. But as I started using the products, I noticed like health changes. Like I was actually like getting rashes and hives from just drinking regular water because I found out I was allergic to fluoride and stuff. And so, yeah, some of the products that we have with helps with that. And so, yeah, it helps out in the long run in the sense that besides the medical benefits out of it, it has the positives from business aspects where we earn really great commissions and that we can earn more than what our mentors earn more. If I work a lot harder than let's say Ahmed was my mentor and coach and I worked a lot harder than him, I can make more than him in a sense, which is really great. And that was one of the other things that stuck out to me because with worked with other companies that were multi-level marketing, and it was always the mentee who's always taking parts of your commissions and you're not making the full commissions. And so with the companies that we deal with, it's not like that. And the other thing I wanted to mention is a lot of things that are out there are the ones that are guaranteeing quick return on investments are typically ones where you're making probably small commissions or ones that are going to be scams. So you have to really be careful out there, do your due diligence, ask all the questions, and hence why we do these live business chats to show people that we're legitimate, that we can, you can learn how to trust us and know that we're everyday people who just wanted a change in their life because we didn't want to be stuck in a system. We always say that in other live business chats that a lot of us are stuck in a system where our employers are dangling our paychecks in front of us. And this is what we're used to in the sense of being able to live our lives, because a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, but in reality, it's like you're barely able to put money away for savings, barely able to give money back to your family back home, or put money away for vacations or education, because the cost of living is just increasing all the time. And so that's the system that we want to help people break out of. And so we want to show you this legit business system, this program that we can offer you to break free from the grind and help you create a lifestyle of freedom, a lifestyle of like, you don't have to worry about money anymore. Like I know Georgia's like that, Thero's like that now as well, that they don't have to worry about finances anymore. And we want to help you achieve that. So yeah, that's all I can say about this topic. Oh, you're on mute, Georgia. So
Really weird. Every time I click it, it's going back on for some reason. So yeah, I agree with everything that you said, because there's so many people around the world that's looking for something else. But the thing is because of all these little crappy businesses, and I'm just gonna say it, they're making us look bad because they're not legit, or they don't make people money, and then people are like, you're the same like those. And there's nothing I can do to convince these people except to tell them sign up and watch the free coaching call videos. As soon as they see that, then they're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Look, we're live right now, Sky. She wants to talk about lollipops right now. Drink your tea. You should be in bed.
Yeah.
That we made her some tea.
I agree with getting people watch the live webinars, but then also why we created our Earn Online Academy Facebook business page that allows people to see the videos that we have created with the frequently asked questions. And so that's another step. If you're watching this, or if you watch a replay, you're not on there, just reach out to us. We can get you added in. It's for free. And that will help you do further due diligence in getting to know what this business system is about.
Yeah, like there's so many people that will come into our online business group and they'll be like, oh my goodness, like they message me, that person made that much, or you made that much. How do I know? Or how do I know these people are real? I'm like, first of all, they're my personal friends. Mm-hmm. I know these people. Second of all, we're on pure transparency. And third, a lot of us will show our actual bank statements. We'll show that we literally, deposited these checks into the account.
Yeah.
We're not here to scam people. We're here to inspire you, because we understand that a lot of things out there is not legit. So we're going to show you. We're going to show you our licenses. We're going to show you we're incorporated. We're going to show you our registry. We're going to show you the 6 gold seals of quality. We're going to show you the company. We're going to show you even what we're making. You know, even though some of us don't want to, a lot of us don't. But some of us were like, why not just show, you know, what we're adding into our bank account so people can see we're real.
Yeah.
You know, they don't realize that this is a legit business. This isn't a fly-by-night of someone hacking into our accounts and saying, oh, we just got on your phone $20,000 added into your Forex account. You know, something like that. It's fake.
Yeah.
But this is actually, you'll see the checks being added into our accounts, or you'll see that the products are very high end. So that's how we make so much money, because there's a lot of commissions to be, you know, dished out from this company because the products are higher end, right?
Yeah. And then just to add to the legitimacy part is like, follow our pages, go back to the very beginning and just see how we gradually progress into where we are with our lifestyle. It wasn't overnight for sure, but I mean, you can see that, you know, we're able to change our lifestyle bit by bit. And so just, yeah, I'm very happy to see how Georgia and Zero has been able to accomplish that and live in Barcelona. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah.
It's wonderful. Yeah, and then so many people, if you want the chance to see what we're doing, if you want the ability to have a really good insight to everything, just register for free and we'll add you into our online academy. And then also we'll add you into our bigger online business community where you can see the products, where you can see all the details, where you can see everything. We're all about giving you like a free trial. We want you to have that free trial. Before you invest, before you do anything, we give you free information, okay? And if you feel like you want to continue, you literally continue, you sign up. And even there, if you feel that this isn't right for you, you get a refund, you don't have to continue. There's a lot of things in the world right now that are shady, not just online businesses, even real brick and mortar businesses. I like the fact that this is very legit and transparent and licensed and registered and all of that. Because me as a Christian, I couldn't feel good about that. Like we was walking out with something at this market and I thought we didn't pay for it. Well, we did pay for it. And it's just in my conscience, it bothers me. I can't do, no matter what anybody says, oh, it's just $1, or it's just this, or it's just that, or who cares, you know, everybody steals, or, you know, whatever. People will do whatever they can to just get money. I can't. It bothers me. I can't do wrong to people. I can't do something where it's against my morals. So I'm proud to be a coach in this business. That's why I became a coach. Because if this didn't align morally with me, I would have never started this business. I don't care. I don't care about how much money I would. Okay, if it doesn't align morally, I wouldn't do it. So I really like that. It's very transparent, very legitimate. Okay, why don't we go to Tito now? And thank you, Paulo. God bless you. Tito, why don't you introduce yourself for us and talk about the subject? Is this online business fully licensed and registered, or what comments do you have on what everybody else is talking about?
Hi, everybody. My name is Ciro Vivancos Hernandez, el rey del mambo.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say that if it wasn't fully registered and if it wasn't a legit business, then we wouldn't be here, because most businesses that are not registered or fully legit businesses, they would be illegal, right? People would be hiding them, right? They wouldn't be showing their faces. They wouldn't be showing, even doing online real talks like this.
Yeah.
So the business is real. It's a real legit business that's really fully registered, and the best part about it, it works. And in this business, guys, you guys got people asking you questions. You guys don't have people, telling you, like, getting you to go for them, and and making them feel like they're going to thing. In this business, you don't have to go grab a buyer, say, hey, I'll tell you about this business. Hey, business, you just advertise. You set up your ads, and then after setting up your ads, You go to bed, you go to lunch, you go to dinner, you go anywhere else, you go traveling, you're in the plane, you're getting leads, you're getting buyers, everything's just working in the back. We have an automatic system that works in this business that works alone. I'm a construction guy, guys. I used to work construction for 12 years. I've done it all. I tell you, I'm a professional builder because I built buildings. I built in Vancouver 10 buildings so far, from the ground.
But tell them what you couldn't
with
do.
my hands.
He couldn't build a canopy bed though.
But no, listen. I built a canopy bed. Okay. She's
What
just
do I
making
do
fun
with
of
the
me right now.
hydraulics?
I've never used hydraulic pins. Okay, and I don't know if you have to set them up
Coming
at
to
the
me, I'm
same
like,
time
I'm
and push them
doing an
down.
online biz talk, and I do it later.
And
But we need to know.
but anyways, I've got the whole thing built. Okay, I mean I build high rises, not wooden things. Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
I was gonna say back into the business. Okay.
Okay.
See, with this business, a lot of people say if it's an online business, then they're gonna have to be hustling the online world. They're gonna have to be, looking for people. They're gonna have to be, attracting people. No, it's not. It's not like that. No, we do attract people, right? But with that advertising, that's the only way you can attract people is by advertising. But we're not doing come to our business. It's the best thing. Oh, actually, for me, it is the best thing. For you, it could be too, right? I mean, depends how much time you want to put in your business. Most people of the world, they start something, and then 3 days later, let's start something with such a hard, hard to do it, but then it just fades away, right? It's good to start slow. It's good to start slow with a constant pace, and never give up. And just bit by bit, day by day, you start, getting better in business. But the good thing about this business is that you're not alone in this business. You don't get an online business that you set up and then they say, okay, you're in this online business. Now you got to set it up by yourself. Now you're alone here and you ain't got nobody to tell you what to do. Good thing about this business is you got people to tell you what to do here. And if you feel like you're stuck somewhere, you can call us. You can call us on the phone because we are real people. We're not a scam. This business is legit. The company that affiliates us, that works with us, because we're I have my own business. She's got her own business. We have this other company that affiliates us to work with them. We don't work for them necessarily. We work with them. So what we do is we advertise the product. So we don't do it directly because it would be too much. If you're gonna do it directly, you're gonna be going knock door by door, calling people on phones, trying to make meetings and stuff like that. We're like other businesses. I'm not saying other businesses are bad businesses. Okay, I'm not saying, for example, Amway. Like people said, I've been putting Amway down and I've been saying my business is better. No, I'm not putting Amway
Who
down.
says that?
Family members and stuff, right? They say,
Stop talking about other companies.
but the thing is, this company here, the difference between this company and this other company is the company that I started first. I used to do Amway before, okay, and this business that I do right now, okay, it's about the same thing, okay, okay, but the difference between this is one is doing the products directly, and the other one is doing advertising for. So which is better? Advertising for a company that affiliates us has been around the industry for 50 years. It's a company well known throughout the whole history of people, and or advertising products directly.
Okay, I'll say something really quick. I know what company he's talking about. This company has very low commission products, very low commission products. So I would say the best thing about our company is very high commission products, very high products that convert to high revenue, and they're good for you. So if you're going to sell something expensive. I remember this person saying this, and he would sell houses. I remember him said this. He said this. I decided to be a real estate agent because I figured if you're going to sell something very expensive. And our products are high end, right? They're high quality, which there's a lot of margin. There is a lot of ability for this company to give us a high commission. So that's why I like this company. It's not a $5 product. It's not a $100 product. It's a high end product. Okay, we talk about this in our webinar. If you go around and you get 500 people and you get $1 from each person from customers, that's $500, and you got $1 from each person. But that's a lot of labor. That's a lot of advertisement. It's a lot of traffic that you need to attract. But what if you got one client and you got $500 from one client? We make way more, to be honest with you, on one sale. But what if you got one client and 500 from one client? That's a whole lot less lot of legwork and a whole lot less lot of advertisement for you doing ads online, and for you also whatever, if you do paid ads, it's a lot less. I love you. You gonna go lay down?
A little bit.
So that's what I feel is a big up for our business. The products are say it all. The business plan, the business model, the commissions, the bonuses, all of the above. The company's 6 gold seals of quality. Everything. You can't go wrong. And when Peter said like every business isn't for everybody, it is for everybody. Honestly, it's for everybody. But the thing is the people on the other side think it's not for them because they think they can't do what I am doing. There's this lady today, a wonderful, beautiful mom, and she's so sweet. She's such a great mom. The whole coaching call that I had with her, she was just taking care of her kids and baking and stuff. Like, you're such a good mom. Okay, it made me think twice about my mother skills. Like, this one's great. Got to do a little of what she's doing. But I'm always there for my kids. But I feel like, wow, she does it all, and she's trying to do this business. Like, she's really amazing. She's making homemade bread. So, moms are multitaskers. Okay, definitely, moms are multitaskers. But she thought to herself, could I do this? If you say you're helping thousands of people, how do I know that it's not saturated and I can do what you're doing? That's the biggest thing that people have is self-doubt. So it's not that this business isn't for them, that this business is for everyone. It's just that this business, they think that they can't do it. They think that
can.
Exactly.
If a guy that never worked with computers and always worked with hammer, shovels, or brooms, or pouring concrete, or stripping columns, and basically, if I can do this business, you guys can do it. And it's just advertising. I know people say, oh, we have to advertise, we have to spend money on advertising. Well, it's not really like you can either spend money for advertising, or you can do free ads. And Facebook and Instagram and all those are really good platforms for advertising, for free advertising. And it's really good. And TikTok is really good also. People get famous and they become real wealthy.
But you don't have to do TikTok dances or do things like that.
Oh no, not at all.
This is not like just a.
You could set
you
a
just
picture.
do an ad.
Set a picture somewhere and put
exactly.
a
just
little
an ad.
quote.
Yeah.
You don't have to be out there and
No.
people seeing you, because if you're a shy person or not, right? So sorry.
No, that's okay. I guess I'll talk a little bit about it. I'll introduce myself. So, as you see my name there, Coach Georgia Williams, President, CEO. I'm a CEO. I'm a president. I registered my business. I got it licensed. Okay. So when you start this business, this company is regular already licensed, and that's like they register us regularly. Like they just register us in their way, and now we're registered and we're self-employed. But the way I did it was I wanted to get licensed. I wanted to have it as a corporation. So I incorporated myself. So now I have more of a hand on, what I make and pay myself and whatever taxes, all that. So I like that. I like the empire built, and I can put my kids as entities on there too. And I want that. I have 5 kids, so they can share all my wealth. So now, what I want to say about this subject, and I'll finish introducing myself. I have 5 children. I'm from West Kelowna, BC. I lived in Kamloops for a while, British Columbia, Canada. I was born in the U.S. Oh my goodness, I have a really long little story here. I was born in the U.S. I'm an American woman. I'm from New Jersey and New York area, and my dad was Canadian, my mom was American. So we was brought up in Toronto, and I decided I wanted a change. Okay, I had my own brick and mortar business. I used to do spiritual counseling, and we was brought up very old school Romani background. So a lot went on in Toronto. I was working like a dog, and I was making a lot of money, but I gained like health problems. I became a lot like Paulo, overstressed, overworked. I got back problems, neck problems, anxiety, stomach problems, you name it. So I decided to move to BC with just me and my two kids at the time, my Mikey and Meadow. And when we came to Kamloops, BC, I spent all my savings. I tried to make my business into a smaller business. I tried to turn some things around because I turned Christian. I wanted it morally aligned with what I'm doing now. And it failed. After 7 years of having my brick and mortar business, it failed. So it says that like 70% of businesses fail in the first like 7 years or 10 years. I'm like, yep, my business failed. So there's statistics on that, right? So I gained 30,000 worth of debt. I literally had a broken down vehicle. Everything that I worked for, it went to shame. But God was watching, and He sent this business my way. And I remember when I started this business, and I remember making like $3,000-4,000 a month, or $2,000-3,000 a month, and I was good. I was still good. I'm getting child tax benefits from Canada and still making some money in this business. But I wanted more because I seen what other people were making. And the first couple months in the business, I remember praying and kneeling down and praying and saying, I was going to say, like, I want to succeed. And I remember God, even before I knelt down, He said, I did it before and I'll do it again. And something changed for some reason within me. It's like I started to believe in myself, and I started to believe even more in the business, and I boomed. And I remember starting to work, and I was just talking about this with my business partner that started a business, that I started no more 1 hour a day or every other day. I started to put 3 hours a day into the business. And I remember making my first 21,000. It took me 2 months, and I made 21,000. I had it on my mirror. I wanted to make 21,000. And I think I made like 21,300 and some dollars. I remember I did a live in our online business community. I had it written. I made the kids say what I made. So I want to say that I'm super grateful for this business. It's a little bit of my story. I paid off 30,000 worth of debt. I moved into a $3 million home in West Kelowna. Now I'm here in $1 million home with a lift in Barcelona. Life is a dream. You got to enjoy it. You got to look at the good in life. My kids are all homeschooled. I'm putting them all into these wonderful different activities here. And we've been shopping and beaching it and doing everything amazing and just really experiencing Barcelona and Spain, the churches and the beauty. Now, the legitimacy of the business and the license and registered part. So everybody's been talking about this, and I'll reiterate it. This company that we're affiliated with has been around since 50 years, and they are licensed. They're fully licensed. They have 6 gold seals of quality approval. Okay, so their products are approved by 6 different gold seals of quality. So these are very high-end products that convert into high revenue, very high quality. And then registered. So registered, we get registered as business owners. So Thito got registered in Canada. I got registered. We're all Canadians here. You have a group of Canadians here. But some of my Americans or European or UK business partners are from Australia. They'll explain to you that they've been registered in their place of country. I also have business partners that are from Jamaica, but they had and are living in Canada, and they had a social insurance number, a SIN, and they was able to get registered in Canada. So it depends on what country you're in. We may be able to register you, even if you only have a visa or if you have a social insurance number and you want to get registered where you're living. But usually we register you in your place of residency, wherever you're a resident, wherever your place of residency is. And then you get registered because we're worldwide. And once you're registered, you get a business ID from this affiliate company. And then we begin to help you advertise. We begin to unlock your training, and you go through your training, and we help you build your website and sales funnel, which that's connected to an automated system that has an email campaign that emails people for 45 days straight with a course of 80 emails. And they bring people to buy in. And once these people buy in, they buy their products, and you get a commission. You get literally anywhere between 1.4K a sale all the way up to 5.9K a sale.
Without touching the money from the person that comes in, because it's not an MLM or a pyramid scheme.
So now, after you cut me off, so now let me get you my train of thought. So as I was saying, so after you start advertising and you start making money and you get your checks in the mail, tax season comes, you get your tax slip. So it is fully legit. You get a tax slip. And if you're not sure what that means, you get your W-9, you get your T4s, it's legit. You start doing your taxes as self-employed, okay? Proprietorship, okay? So all the way, it's and when Paulo was saying he does his taxes every 6 years, I was like, what? Does he know something I don't know? And he made that mistake. I'm like, oh, it was so funny. So you do your taxes every year, like a normal person. And there's a lot of things that you can write off. You can write off your 33% of your house. It depends on what country you're in, but I know in Canada, you can write off your car, 33% of your house. You can write off your laptop, your internet, your phone. You can write off like anything that you bought, desk, chair, whatever you did. If you did some advertisement, you can write off that. If you did a vacation and you met up with some business partners, you can write off that. Yeah, you can write off whatever you need to write off for your business that is a part of your business, and we can show you how. So I really, really like the fact that it's fully licensed and registered, and this is a great subject, and I'm grateful for this business. And anybody who's watching right now and they want something that's legit and they're looking for something where they can make an incredible income, this is it. Don't wait no more. If you think that you can't do this, think again. All you need to do is just put aside some time, because the training is for dummies. No, because that's why I felt like a dummy.
It's easy.
It's when I first started this business, I was so afraid, Paulo, that because when I heard of training or courses or whatever, I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, and I couldn't work my laptop. And then when I started to, I was like, oh my goodness, like what was wrong with me? Why was I getting myself so worked up over it? Just go through the training. So see, the thing is our training, because you don't know what's in our training. It's videos of us, me or my business partners, or there's our business partners, not but there's videos of people who are business owners in our community that are showing you what to do. Click this, do that, open up this page now. Okay, you're there now. All right, type in this. It's so easy. It is, and then if you don't do it right, you can actually reach out to that person who was in the training, because they're in the chat. We have one of our most incredible women, Linda, she's in the YouTube and Google chat, right? Whenever we go, we know who she is. We're like, oh, let's go ask her. We go into that Google chat, she answers. She's always there, okay? And if she's not there, and if it's Canada time, because she's in Canada, then the next person will answer. Someone else that knows about it. So no matter where you are in the world, no matter what you're doing, you're a mom, you're a parent, you got a job, you're uneducated, we will help you. This training will help you. You can do this. All you have to do is just have some. So thank you all for joining. Did anybody else want to add anything else?
Yeah, I want to say something else. I've been in this business for about a year and something right now. And at first when I joined this business, I thought it was another scam. One of those, I've never been scammed really. I also wasn't looking for an online business when I wasn't looking for an online business. I just had this thought of asking Georgia, what do you do? Why do I keep seeing you on Instagram and you just make videos? Like, do you go to work? Because usually the times that I'm working in construction, I just glance at my Facebook or my Instagram and I see you there doing a video, building your backyard, doing stuff like that, right? So I was curious, right? And she told me about the business. And as soon as she told me about the business, I laughed. No, I was like, well, this business. Oh, you don't get to go knock on doors. Oh, you don't get to accumulate products in your house. Oh, I thought, I had a giggle, right? I was like, it's too good to be true, right?
It's raining here, guys.
The thing is, it's raining in Spain. Drops like this. The thing is that it is good to be true. It is. This business is good, legit, and it's worth it. That's all I want to say, guys. Thank you for joining, everyone. And if you guys want to ever know about this business, click on this information button here that we have. Put your email and your name, and we'll show you the free workshop. And yeah, we'll see you on the other side. You guys are going to be awesome at it.
Well, we have some beautiful comments here. So, hi, Sanat. She said, hi, beautiful business partners. Watching from Edmonton. All right. And we have Agnes, Paula's biggest fan. Watching from Calgary, his mama.
Hi,
Happy
Mom.
Canada Day.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, it's Canada Day.
Yeah, Canada's birthday.
Oh my goodness, it's July 1st.
Yeah.
Almost now.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hot one there. It usually is the hottest day of Canada.
Yeah.
Aww. She said here. I don't know if you guys could see it. Can you see what she's saying here? Because I'm so
Yeah.
proud. Yeah.
Well,
She
it
said she's
appeared,
so-
and then it took it off. It was on there.
Okay.
We did see it.
Yeah. So, and then we have another person saying hi. God bless, Laura. How are you?
She's
Okay,
from
so
Australia.
if
That's Laura from
she's
Australia.
from Australia? Oh, wow. You know her?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, hello
Yeah.
from Australia. So if anybody wants more details, yeah, just put your name and your email. And if you don't see a link up top, just message us privately and one of our business partners will send you the workshop for free. If you see this on one of our business partners pages, it means that they're able to help you. We coach and mentor them and we have trained them so they can get you started. So message them and tell them you want to watch a free workshop and they'll send it to you. And then once you're done that, message us, we'll add you into our Earn Online group. Like I said, we're going to give you a lot of information for free so you can have a free look at everything. We are transparent. We have nothing to hide. We just want to help people to earn online. So God bless everyone. Thank you all.
See you on the other side, guys.
Did anybody want to add anything before we go?
Just today we have our free live information workshop at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so that's in about 3 hours. So don't forget to register with your name and email. If you can't catch the live, there's a replay videos with those links, so you can watch that at any time.
Thank you. God bless you. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
guys on the other side. Click
See you
that
guys on the
link.
other side.
Watch that free workshop. You'll
Come
see
to
what we're
Spain.
talking about.
Bye-bye.
Come to Spain. Bye.
Bye.